Imagine arriving at a remote town in the middle of the Brazilian jungle, only to find every single person gone. No signs of a struggle, no signs of escape. Plates still on the table, fires still burning low, and on a blackboard, one chilling message: there is no salvation. This isn't the setup for a horror film, it's a mystery that has haunted the internet for years. The alleged disappearance of Hoer Verde in 1923. But what really happened to this town? Did it ever exist at all? The story goes like this. Hoer Verde was a small, secluded village tucked deep in Brazil, said to have around 600 inhabitants. It wasn't known for much. No big landmarks, no industry, no major historical events. Just a peaceful place, surrounded by forest and far from any major city. One day in 1923, a group, some say it was travelers, others claim it was government agents, made their way into Hoer Verde. What they found was absolute silence. Houses stood undisturbed, clothes hung on lines as if someone had just stepped inside for a moment. Dinners sat half-eaten, even dogs and livestock were gone. The town looked frozen in time, like life had paused or fled. In one of the school buildings, scribbled in large, urgent letters on a blackboard, were 4 final words: there is no salvation. No one knows who wrote it or why. Was it a warning, a religious message, a sign of desperation? The phrase alone has inspired countless theories and chills. So what could explain a mass disappearance like this? There are many theories, and each is stranger than the last. Military experiment or relocation. Brazil's political climate in the early 20th century was tense. Some believe Hoer Verde may have been evacuated for secret military testing, and the government covered it up. No records, no survivors, no explanations. Alien abduction, the lack of struggle, the total vanishing, the ominous message. It reads like something out of a sci-fi novel, and that's exactly what some theorists believe. A mass alien abduction, the entire town taken, either for experimentation or something else, outlandish maybe, but no less strange than the story itself. Supernatural or cult event. The cryptic no salvation message has led many to suspect religious involvement, or perhaps a cult. Was there a prophecy? A mass disappearance ritual? Could it have been a collective delusion or a planned disappearance? The kind of thing no one wants to admit or explain. Environmental catastrophe. Another theory is that something natural but fast forced the townspeople to flee, like a deadly gas leak, a chemical spill, or even a disease outbreak. But if they fled, where did they go? And why has no one ever come forward? Perhaps the most frustrating theory is this, that Hoer Verde never existed, that it's an urban legend, a viral ghost story that predates the internet but lives on through books, blogs, and strange whispers. There's no official record of the town, no census data, no maps, just stories, consistent stories, told over and over again in different corners of the world. Even if Hoer Verde is nothing more than folklore, the story taps into something deeply human. Our fear of the unknown, our obsession with answers we can't find, and the eerie idea that entire groups of people, families, children, communities, can simply vanish, with no closure, no trace, no salvation. And perhaps what unsettles us most is that if it happened once, it could happen again. Or maybe it already has. So, what do you think happened to Hoer Verde? Is it a true historical mystery, a cover-up, a supernatural event, or just an elaborate myth passed from one storyteller to the next? Drop your theory in the comments. And if you want more bizarre, forgotten, and fascinating stories, subscribe to Past the Usual and join us as we dig into the weirdest corners of history, because sometimes the strangest stories are the ones no one tells anymore.